Bill, the first half you guys shot well, second half 0 for 11. How do you see the difference in the halves and the game in general?
The first half we shot it great, but played bad offensively. We had 12 turnovers. In the second half, we took care of the ball and shot it miserably. I mean, if you're going to be up 13 on the road and have 12 turnovers, go 6 of 13 from the line in a half, you would think that'd be the case. And in the second half, you go 7 of 26. You think, well, there's no way you could win that half. And somehow we were able to, keep the lead and win both halves. But it was certainly some great shooting the first half and very poor the second half.
Defense and rebounding, the answer to why that was the way it was?
Yeah, probably. They only turned it over twice the first half, and we didn't do anything to create any havoc, and obviously didn't make free throws. And so I think the fact that we scored in transition the first half and did a good job on the glass, and you go 6 of 9 from 3.
10 boards for the league. What's made them so effective on the boards of late?
Yeah, I don't know what the stats are, but the league's probably averaging seven boards or so in league play, or close to it, I would think. And so, I don't know. I don't know. He's going. He's certainly attacking the ball probably about as well as anybody we have defensively.
You talked after the last game about downhill driving.
Excuse me? I can't hear you.
After the last game, you talked about your team's downhill driving and how important it has become. After you missed a bunch of threes at the start of the second half, it seemed like you did drive the ball downhill more.
Yeah, I thought our shot selection was very poor to start the second half. About the first 5 minutes, we bailed them out. And our whole game plan at halftime was it's not going to be the first drive, it's not going to be the second, it'll be the third drive. Force help and drive behind that. And I'm not saying we did a great job, but that was the way we scored in the second half, was driving the ball and getting to the free throw line.
What factored in the decision to go to a zone at the 5-minute mark for the first half?
I would say the fact that we couldn't guard Dean Wade. When they play him at the 5, that's a hard matchup for us. Doak wasn't in, Mitch wasn't in, Mitch was in, Silvio was in. That's not a good matchup for us. And they missed some open looks against our man. And they probably got less open looks against our man than they did our zone probably from 3. So we were pretty lucky on that.
First half foul trouble, get a little dicey.
Yeah, we started. That's about the worst we've been this year. It's not a big deal when Marcus Garrett gets 3 fouls usually, but when Gerald gets 2 early, and you play Sam, and Sam, obviously bailed us out and gave us some minutes there in the first half. And then Mitch, Mitch probably played 7 or 8 minutes the first half or 2. So yeah, it was a little dicey, and the zone may help us with that.
Yeah, when you have that, he got called for the block on one, and then like 20, 30 seconds later, he steps in to take another one on Brown. Do you talk to him about, hey, maybe don't gamble in that situation?
No, I haven't talked. And if I did, he wouldn't hear me or listen anyway. So, he's by far the best we have on our team at stepping over and taking charge.
Is he doing okay after his injury?
Yeah, they said he was fine. So they said he hit his head when he fell, and then a minute later they tell me he's fine. So I guess he passed the protocol.
Coach, you guys say when they shot 42%. How much is that? Do you guys playing good defense, and how much is that the case of just shots?
Probably both. Probably 50-50. You can play good defense and teams shoot 45-50%, and you can play bad defense and teams can shoot 35. But tonight we guarded them. Our zone, we took away easy shots off the catch for the most part, but a lot of it was they missed some. We were pretty fortunate. They missed some good looks too. I thought we were awful to start the second half, and shot selection was bad. Devontae started off by taking a bad one's feet, took a couple of bad ones, a leak, and everybody was just bailing them out. Our whole deal was to try to drive it, especially when Doak's not in the game. We don't have a lot of low post offense, so we need to look to score in tight with our guards, and we played into their hands to start the second half. But I thought after that, I don't know what happened. If Devontae made 2 free throws or something, and the lid came off a little bit, and we were much better. But it wasn't because of our offense we won the game. It was because when we were stale, we happened to get stops.
The way you started the game, do you think it took the crowd out of it a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the crowd, but this is the best job being out of it, because I don't know that they were out of it, but this is the best job that we've done since I've been over here. that the crowd not becoming a big factor late.
Second game of the week, a really hot start. What does that do psychologically for you?
I think it's always easier to play with the lead than it is to play from behind. You know, a lot. You know, I think the team that's coming from behind late game sometimes has an advantage because they're just playing with a free mind and driving it. But early in the game, you know, when you're not playing that way offensively, when you play with the lead, I think that there is a pretty big advantage. But you know, they still came back and cut to 5. It wasn't like it was you know, we separated ourselves where they couldn't come back. But it was nice to play with a little cushion.
What was your take on Doak's free throws tonight?
The last 2 looked good. I thought the first one looked good. I don't know that 2 and 3 looked great, but I mean, but it was nice for him to make a couple.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.